What's up, y'all? It's Jasmine, aka Jazzy K, back with another video. If you're clicking this video, chances are you're an artist or you're just somebody who's creative and you're interested in hearing more about the advice that Russ gave me. All of us know that Russ is one of the highly most talented independent artists that we've ever had in the world. And I think that his advice and his journey has been truly an inspiration. So with that being said, I'm here to share my story about the time I met Russ. So as y'all know, Russ is a rap artist and writer who has blown up and has been in the industry for years now. I mean, I was in high school when he first blew up. He blew up through SoundCloud, just posting almost, I don't know his time frame, but I know it was consistent. He was rather posting quite a few times, I think I want to say at least 4 times a month. But his advice that I've seen a lot lately has been just to stay consistent and to post that many times, which he's right. But from his song Losing Control to some of the newer songs that he has now, his journey has never downfalled. He's just been going up straight from when he first blew up on SoundCloud. And as a independent artist myself, it's important to see how his journey is, because, and not saying that everybody's journey is going to be like Russ's, obviously. You never know. You could walk out in the street tomorrow and somebody could discover you, or you could get discovered off YouTube or whatever the case may be. Your journey's not always going to be exactly like Russ's, but his tactics and the way that he markets himself and continues to market himself as an independent artist is phenomenal. So starting off, I met Russ back in 2018, 2019, one of the two. I was working at Top Golf, if you know what that is. It's pretty much if you don't, it's a golf range, and it's like an indoor golf range. You can get food and drinks and have fun time, and you're in your own little bay and yada, yada, yada. Very popular place. And, he's from Atlanta. And, that's where I'm located. And so I was working that night and saw him. I met quite a few people, quite a few celebrities, while I was working there, which was crazy. But I saw him that night, and, in reality, I've never been the type of person to bombard a celebrity, flip out, blah, 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 because, I've been around them most of my life. I've met Justin Bieber when he was just this small, he was discovered by Usher and hadn't even dropped Baby yet. I was a kid, so, I just never, it never fazed me. I never was that person to scream and fangirl in their face and, do all that. So in reality, I was really not supposed to go up to him, but I was like, dude, I'm not missing out on this opportunity. I was like, he's a, independent artist who's killing the game right now, and I want the advice. I want the exposure. I want, you just never know. So I went up to him that night, and, I was like, hey, Russ, I was like, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to come and say, hey, I'm an independent artist myself, and I'm trying to take my music career next level and do whatever it takes to get there. Is there any advice that you can give me? I was like, I don't want to hold you up. I know you're living your life, I don't want to hold you up, but is there any just advice that you could give? And right off the rip, he was just so kind. I know there's a lot of celebrities who just don't want to be bothered when they're out, but he was just so kind and so heartwarming and welcoming when I came up. It was almost like he was more excited that I came up and asked him than I was excited to see him. He was like, you just got to be consistent. He was like, always remember to be real. That's it. He was like, if you're real, people will relate to you. And if you're consistent, the more time you put into your craft, if it's something that you really, really want, it will pay off. And I just look back at what he said, that advice that he gave me to this day, And you know, back then I was in college. I was 18, 19 when he gave me that advice, and I'm 25 now. So it was like, you know, back then I had so much going on. I was partying, I was in college, I was doing, you know, trying to figure out if that was what I really wanted to do. And I look back now, and there's so many things that I've achieved this year alone since I've really taken the time to lock the fuck in and be consistent. And I've always been raw and relatable with my music, but being more open, being more you know, truthful in my storytelling and my lyrics, and posting weekly, or posting at least twice, 3 times a month, or whatever, posting 5 to 10 videos on social media. That stuff matters. So if you're an artist, if you're somebody who's creative, you could be a songwriter, you could be an actor, or whatever the case may be, I'm here to tell you firsthand that that advice has taken me so far. And it's advice that I wanted to share with you, because not only is he such an inspirational person, you know, for his words of wisdom and just helping other artists. He, like, every time I see a video of him on my page, it's helping other artists. And that's what I want my platform to be about. I don't want to pay somebody for some course, or charge somebody for a course and, you know, them pay money just to get sauce that they could get for free somewhere else. You know, like, that's not, there's so many opportunities in this world, especially in like the music industry and the creative scene and everything like that, that there's no need to be doing all that. And I always see Russ, he's always been like that. He's just been a open and honest person, and I love that about him. And just, it's just, like I said, it's truly an inspiration. So I wanted to come on here and share the best advice that I've ever gotten from anybody or any artist in my entire life, and how it's changed me as a person in the last few years, musically and personally. And maybe it can help another artist out there. Maybe it can help another creative, you know, personnel, and help y'all, you know, change the world too. Just be consistent. If it's something that you really want, go for it, and be as raw and relatable and real as you can be, because that's really what it comes down to, what people want to see. They want to see real stuff that they can relate to. So I just wanted to come on here and share my story time, how I met Russ and the advice that he gave me. I'm probably going to put the picture at the end, like right here, that I took with him. And yeah, if Russ sees this, he might see it. You never know. I know he's online. He's chronically online. What's up, Russ? Again, I appreciate the advice that you gave me years ago. It's changed my life completely. I hope that you see this, and maybe you need a vocalist for a new song. Like I said, I'm in Atlanta, so if you're ever back home in Alpharetta, Milton, that's where I grew up, I would love to, you know, collaborate with you and be a vocalist for one of your songs. So if you're seeing this, thank you again. And yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because I'm always giving y'all free game about, you know, creative aspects and creative content, and just anything artistic, especially musically. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from y'all. Let me know down below what y'all want to hear about next. And yeah, thanks for the love and support. Peace.